At the cabin. Sunset. October, specifically 14th. This is my off-grid jacuzzi. It gets really cold here in the desert. And I found this shit referred to as wattle from Home Depot. It keeps this stock tank, this animal watering tank, keeps the water warm once you heat it up. I just have it looped around. For the lid, I bought some of that insulation. It's like 2-inch insulation from Home Depot. Cut it. I put this tarp over the top of the pool, and then I push this down around the lip of the pool. Right now it's just sitting on my truck. Right now this water is about 108. Kick ass. I have an off-grid cabin, so I just ran some 10 gauge wire from my bus bars down here. I have a little cutoff switch on the positive and a fuse. So this feeds, I have this 10 gauge wire branching off. So basically I have two systems here. I have a filtration system. I have a 500 gallon per hour tiny tsunami pump that I rigged up to push water into this filter. This filter is normally for a small pool. It has an AC cord here bundled, but I don't need the AC cord. In fact, I'm not even using the motor in here. This is just, I'm using it only for the sake of the filter that's in here. So that pump that I showed you is pushing water through this filter. It's basically just your typical pool filter for like small pools, and it's pushing the water through this back into the pool. Okay, so that keeps the water clear. The next thing I have here is a little Harbor Freight piece of shit, $30 DC pump. And the cool thing is, both of these pumps are DC. That one right there, the bilge pump, and this pump right here, both run on 12 volts. So they're sharing this line that's going back to my battery bank. I also, where it branches off, I also have another switch for the pump, so I can shut it off or on easily. This pump is it's drying water from the pool into this tankless water heater. This is a Chinese piece of shit tankless water heater that runs on propane. I connected everything to a dolly so it can move around easier, instead of me having to drag individual components. I just have everything bungeed and strapped to that dolly. So that DC pump right there is pulling water from the pool, and it's pushing it through this tankless water heater, and I have it set to the hottest setting, and recycling back into the pool, just going round and round. And that's what creates the hot water of the pool. And the insulation that I found at Home Depot, each one of those rings is about 25 bucks. I needed 3 rings for mine and had to cut off a little bit at the end. And that piece over there for the lid took 2 pieces of 4x8 because there wasn't enough to span the 6-foot distance at 4 feet. And those 2 pieces were about 60 bucks, sickeningly. So yeah, it's 108 degrees overall. Hot water, clear water, all off-grid. There's the solar panels up there on the roof. You can kind of just see them, thin outline. So basically this is a solar powered hot tub. The hot tub itself is 6 feet across, and I got it at Harbor Freight. It's for feeding animals. Yeah, a little less than 200 bucks. Doesn't leak. And I put a bulkhead fitting with a hose connection valve down in that hole. You can't see it, where I can fill it up from this water tank right here. All of this is running off the 600 amp hour battery bank, which is being charged by the solar. Just got this going on today. Just set it up. Totally excited. It's all working. Wow. Totally pushing out hot water and clean water. Right on. And that's it, man. Yeah, that's off grid. It's all off grid. I'll list components later that I used to set this system up when I haven't been drinking wine. In the desert, at the vacation cabin. All right, thanks a lot.